Are you all right, Mr. Frank?
Yes.
Everyone in the office has gone home. It's after 6. Don't stay up here, Mr. Frank. What's the use of torturing yourself like this?
I've come to say goodbye, Me. I'm leaving here.
What do you mean? Where are you going? Where?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided.
Mr. Frank, you can't leave here. This is your home. Amsterdam is your home. Your business is here, waiting for you. You're needed here. Now that the war is over,
I can't stay in Amsterdam, Eve. There's too many memories for me. Everywhere there's something. The house we used to live in, the school, the street organ playing out there. I'm not the same person you used to know me. I'm a bitter old man. Forgive me. I shouldn't speak to you like this. After all that you did for us, the suffering and...
No, it wasn't suffering. You can't say we suffered.
I know what you went through. You and Mr. Kraler. I'll remember it as long as I live. Come.
Mr. Frank, did you see some of your papers? We found them in a heap of rubbish on the floor after you left.
Burn them.
But Mr. Frank, there's letters, notes.
Burn them, all of them.
Burn this.
Anne's diary. Monday, the 6th of July, 1942. 1942. Can it be me? Only 3 years ago? Dear Diary, since you and I are going to be great friends, I will start by telling you about myself. My name is Anne Frank, and I am 13 years old. I was born in Germany, the 12th of June, 1929. So my family is Jewish. We emigrated to Holland when Hitler came to power.
My father started a business, importing spice and herbs. Things went well for us until 1940. Then the war came, and the Dutch. Defeat, followed by the arrival of the Germans. Then things got very bad for the Jews. You could not do this, and you could not do that. They forced Father out of his business. We had to wear yellow stars. I had to turn in my bike. I couldn't go to a Dutch school anymore. I couldn't go to the movies, or ride in an automobile, or even on a streetcar, and a million other things. But somehow, we children still managed to have fun. Yesterday, Father told me we were going into hiding. Where, he wouldn't say. At 5 o'clock this morning, Mother woke me and told me to hurry and get dressed. I was to put on as many clothes as I could. It would look too suspicious if we walked along carrying suitcases. It wasn't until we were on our way that I learned where we were going. Our hiding place was to be upstairs, in the building where Father used to have his business. 3 other people were coming in with us. The Van Dans and their son, Peter. Father knew the Van Dans, but we had never met them.
Something's happened to them, I know it!
Now, Curly.
please.
They have 2 miles to come. You can't expect them to just show
They've
up.
been picked up. That's what's happened. They've been
They've
taken.
just been delayed. Ah, you see?
Mr. and Mrs. Van Dam.
Mr. Frank. Oh.
There were too many green police in the streets, so we had to take a long way around.
And
This is my wife, Edith. Mr. and Mrs. Van Dam.
Good to see you again.
That's their son, Peter. And these are my daughters, Margot and
Margot.
Anne.
And
I'm sorry that it's all still so confusing.
Oh, don't think anything of it. After all, we'll have plenty of leisure to arrange everything ourselves.
We put the stores of food you sent in here. Your drugs are here. Soap, linen here.
oh, thank you, Meep.
I made up the beds the way Mr. Frank and Mr. Kraler said. Forgive me, I have to hurry. I've got to go to the other side of town to get ration books for you.
Ration books? But if they see our names on ration books, they'll know that
There
we're
won't
here.
be any
Don't worry,
sign of...
your names won't be on them. I'll be up later.
It's illegal then, the ration books? We've never done anything illegal.
We won't be living exactly according to regulations here.
It's not the black market, Mrs. Frank. It's what we call the white market, helping all of the hundreds and hundreds of people hiding out all over Amsterdam.
It's the Western Torrent!
All right, I must go. I have to be down in the office before the workmen arrive. So, Meep or I or both will be up every day to bring you food and news and to find out what your needs are. And, oh, so you'll be sure to tell them about the noise.
I'll tell them.
Well, goodbye, all. Oh, I'll get you that bolt for the door.
Great.
You can shut yourselves and open only at our signal.
Good.
How can we thank you, Mr. Kraler?
Listen, I never thought I would see the day when a man like Mr. Frank would have to go into hiding. You think of all the kinds of people that there are in this world.
What did he mean about the noise?
First, let's get out of some of these clothes. And
It's a wonder we weren't picked up walking down the street. Petronella wearing a fur coat in July, and Peter with that cat of his crying all the way.
A cat?
Anne, please.
It's all right, I've got on 3 more.
Now, about the noise. Well, while the men are in the workroom below, we must have complete quiet. Every noise can be heard down there, not only in the workrooms, but in the offices too. Well, the men arrive at 8:30 and leave about 5:30, so to be perfectly safe from 8 in the morning until 6 at night, we must move about only when necessary, and then in stocking feet. We must not speak above a whisper. We cannot use any water, cannot use the sink, or even, forgive me, the WC. The pipes run through the workrooms. It would be heard.
Of course.
No trash. No trash must be thrown out that might reveal someone is living here. Not even a potato paring. Everything must be burned at night. This is how we must live until it is over, if we are to survive.
Until it is over.
After 6, we can move about, we can talk and laugh and have our supper, read and play games just as if we were at home. And now, let's see, I think it would be wise if we went and got settled in our rooms before 8 o'clock. Mrs. Van Dam, you and your husband will be upstairs. I regret there's no room for Peter there, but he'll be here near us. This will be our common room where we'll talk and eat and read just like one family.
Where will you and Mrs. Frank sleep?
This room is also our bedroom.
That's not right. We'll sleep
This
here and you
is
take the
your
room.
place.
Please,
Take
please.
the room upstairs.
I've thought about this for weeks. It's the best arrangement. It's the only arrangement.
Never. Never can we repay you. I don't know what would have happened to us if it hadn't been for Mr. Frank.
You don't know how much your husband helped me when I first came to this country, knowing no one, not speaking the language. I can never repay him for that. May I help you with these things?
No, thank you. Come along, Leafia.
You'll be all right, Peter. You're not afraid.
Please. You too must get some rest, Edith. You didn't close your eyes at all last night. Nor you, Margot.
Well, I slept, Father. Isn't that funny? I knew it was going to be the last night in my own bed, and yet I slept soundly.
I'm glad. You can help me arrange things up here. And now come with me. You two can rest in here for the time being.
Are you sure? I could help, really, and Anne hasn't had her milk yet.
I'll give it to her. And Peter, it would be best if you take off your shoes now before you forget.
Anne, are you sure you're not tired?
I feel fine. I'm going to help Father.
Peter, I'm glad that you're to be with us.
Yes, Mrs. Frank.
What's your cat's name?
Mushi.
Mushi? Mushi. Mushi. Oh, I love cats. I have one. A darling little cat. They made me leave her behind. Well, I left some food and a note for the neighbors to take care of her, but I'm gonna miss her terribly. What is yours? A him or a her?
He's a Tom, but he doesn't like strangers.
Well, then I'm going to have to stop being a stranger now, won't I? Is he fixed?
Huh?
Did you get him fixed?
No.
Oh, you ought to get him fixed to keep him from fighting. Where'd you go to school?
Jewish secondary.
But that's where Margot and I go. I never saw you around.
I used to see you. Sometimes.
You did?
In the schoolyard. You were always in the middle of a bunch of kids.
Well, why didn't you ever come over?
I'm sort of a lone wolf.
What are you doing?
Taking it off.
But you can't do that. They'll arrest you if you go out without your star.
And who's going out?
Of course. You're right. Of course we don't need them anymore. I wonder what our friends will think when we don't show up for school today.
I didn't have any dates with anyone.
Oh, I did. I had a date with Joby this afternoon to go play ping pong at her house. Do you know Joby DeWall?
No.
Oh, Joby's my best friend. I wonder what she'll think when she telephones and there's no answer. She'll probably go to the house. I wonder what she'll think. I mean, we left everything as if we'd suddenly been called away. Breakfast dishes in the sink and the bed's not made. Hey, it's still there. What are you going to do with yours?
Burn it.
It's funny. I can't throw mine away. I don't know why.
You can't throw something that they branded you with. That they made you wear. Just so they could spit on you.
I know. But after all, it is the Star of David, isn't it?
Maybe it's different for a girl.
Forgive me, Peter. Let me see. We need to find a bowl for your cat. I'm so glad that you brought your cat. Anne was feeling so badly about hers. Here we are. Will this be all right?
Thanks.
Now, this will be your room, Peter. But I have to warn you, you cannot grow any more. Not an inch, or you'll have to sleep with your feet out the skyline. Are you hungry?
No.
We have some bread and butter.
No. Thank you.
You can have it for luncheon then. Tonight we're gonna have our first supper, our first real supper together.
Thanks. Thanks.
That's a nice boy, Peter.
He's awfully shy, isn't he?
You'll like him. I know.
I certainly hope so. Since he's the only boy I'm likely to see for months and months.
And there's a box over there. Will you open it?
You know the way I'm going to think about it here? I'm going to think of it as it's a boarding house. A very peculiar summer boarding house. Like the ones we... Father, my movie stars! I was wondering where they went. And Queen Wilhelmina. How wonderful!
And there's something more. Go on, look further.
Diary. I've never had a diary before! Oh, and I've always longed for one.
Yes.
Pencil. I'm going downstairs to the office to get a pencil.
And no!
But there's no one in the building now.
It doesn't matter. You cannot ever go beyond that door.
Never? Not even at nighttime when everyone's gone? Or on Sundays? Can't I go downstairs and listen to the radio?
Never. You cannot ever go beyond that door. No. I don't want you to ever go beyond that door.
I see.
It'll be hard, I know. But always remember this, Mikey. There are no walls. There are no bolts. There are no locks that anyone can put on your mind. Meep will bring us books. We'll read history, poetry, mythology. As a matter of fact, between us and being here has certain advantages for you. For instance, you remember the battle you had the other day on the subject of overshoes with your mother? You said you'd rather die than wear overshoes, and in the end you had to wear them? Well, you see, for as long as you're here, you don't have to wear overshoes. And the coat you inherited from Margot. You don't have to wear that. And the piano. You don't have to practice on the piano. I tell you, this is going to be a fine life for you.
I thought I should get some water for Moshi before.
Of course.
I expect I should be describing what it feels like to go into hiding. But I really don't know yet myself. I really don't know yet myself. I only know it's funny never to be able to go outdoors, never to breathe fresh air, never to run and shout and jump, It's the silence in the night that frightens me most. Every time I hear a creak in the house or a step on the street outside, I'm sure they're coming for us. The days aren't so bad. At least we know that Meep and Mr. Kraler are down there below us in the office. Our protectors, we call them. I asked Father what would happen to them if the Nazis found out they were hiding us. Pim said that they would suffer the same fate that we would. Imagine! They know this, and yet they come up here, always cheerful and gay, as if there were nothing in the world to bother them. Friday, the 21st of August, 1942. Today I'm going to tell you our general news. Mother is unbearable. Oh, she insists on treating me like a baby, which I loathe. Otherwise, things are going better. The weather is...
It's safe now. The last workman's left.
I'm first for the WC.
6 o'clock, school's over.
Have you seen my shoes?
Your shoes?
Take them, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna be sorry.
Am I? And
Wait till I get you.
I'm waiting! And Peter! Peter, wait. Where are you going? Come dance with me.
I tell you I don't know how.
I'll teach you.
I'm going to give Mushi his dinner.
Can I watch?
He doesn't like people around while he eats.
Peter, please!
No!
Anne, I think you shouldn't play like that with Peter. It's not dignified.
Who cares if it's dignified? I don't want to be dignified.
You complain that I don't treat you like a grown-up, and when I do, you resent it.
I only want some fun. Someone to laugh and clown with.
After you sat still all day and hardly moved, you've got to have some fun. I don't know what's the matter with that boy.
He isn't used to girls. Give him some time.
Time? Is it 2 months' time? I'll cry.
Margot! Margot! Margot, come dance with me! Come dance with me, please!
I have self with supper.
I'm sorry. We are going to forget how to dance. When we get out, we won't remember a thing. Da-da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da,
Where's Peter?
Where would he be?
He hasn't finished his lessons yet, has he? If his father catches him in there with that cat, he'll kill him. Anne, get him out of there, will you?
Da-da-da-da-da, Peter, da-da, Peter, da-da, da-da-da-da.
What is it?
Your mother says to come out.
For heaven's sake. I'm giving Mushi his dinner.
Well, you know what your father says.
I haven't even looked at him since lunch.
I'm just telling you, that's all.
I'll feed him.
I don't want you in.
Peter?
Fine. Just feed him and come right out.
Now, is that any way to talk to your little girlfriend?
Mother, you please stop saying that.
Look at him blushing. Look at him.
Please. I'm not. Anyway, let me alone, will you?
You make it sound like it's something to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be ashamed of to have a little girlfriend.
You crazy. She's only 13.
So what? You're only 16. Just perfect. Your father is 10 years older than I am. I warn you, Mr. Frank, if this war goes on much longer, you and I are going to be related.
Mazel tov.
Wonder where Meep is. She's usually so prompt.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, forgive me if I don't stay. I have a friend waiting for me in there. My friend Tom. Tom Cat. Some people say that we look alike, but Tom has the most beautiful whiskers. I only have a little bit of...
All right, Mrs. Quack Quack!
Peter!
I heard about you. How you talked so much in class that they called you Mrs. Quack Quack. How Mr. Smitter made you write a composition. Quack Quack, said Mrs. Quack Quack.
Well, go on. Tell them the rest. How it was so good, he read it out loud to his entire class. And then read it out loud to all of his other classes.
Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, you are the most intolerable, insufferable boy I've ever met.
That's right, Annika. You give it to
Oh,
him.
with all the boys in the world, and I to get locked up with one like you.
Quack, quack. From now on, stay out of my room. Okay?
And dear, your hair. You're warm. Are you feeling all right?
Mother, please.
You never had a fever, have you?
No, no.
Annika, dear, don't do that. You know, you can't call a doctor here, ever. There's only one thing to do. Watch carefully. Prevent an illness before it comes. Let me see your tongue.
Mother, this is perfectly absurd.
Anne, don't be such a baby. Let me see your tongue. Otto.
You hear your mother, Anne.
Come on now, open up. Well, you seem all right, but perhaps an aspirin.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, don't give that child any pills. I had to wait for 15 minutes this morning for her to come out of the WC.
I was washing my hair.
I don't think there's anything wrong with our Anne that a ride on her bike or a visit to Joby DeWalt wouldn't cure. Is that right?
Has Meep come yet?
The workers just left a little while ago.
And what's for dinner tonight?
Beans.
Not again.
I know, poor Poochie, but what can we do? That's all that Meep has brought us.
We are now going through what is known as the bean cycle. Beans boiled, beans in casserole, beans with strings, and
I
beans
see
without
you in there
strings.
playing with that cat.
Oh, he just went in for a second putting his coat away. He's been out here all this time doing his lessons.
Anne, you got an excellent in history and a very good in Latin.
How about algebra?
Well, I'll have to make a confession. Up until now, I've managed to stay ahead of you in algebra. Today, you caught up with me. We'll leave it to Marge to correct.
Isn't algebra vile, Tim?
Vile.
How did I do?
Oh.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
You should have used the subjunctive here.
Should I? I thought. Here, I can use it here.
Yes.
Mrs. Van Dam, may I try on your coat?
No, Anne. Oh, it's all right, but please be very careful with it. My father gave it to me the year before he died. He always bought the best that money could buy.
Mrs. Van Dam.
Yes?
Did you have a lot of boyfriends before you were married?
Anne, that's a personal question. It is not courteous to ask personal questions.
I don't mind. Our house was always swarming with boys. When I was a little girl.
Oh, God, not again.
Oh, shut up. One summer, we had this big house in Hilversum, and all the boys came buzzing around like bees around a jam pot.
And when I was 16, the
We were wearing our skirts very short then, and I had good-looking legs. I still have them. I may not be as pretty as I once was, but I still have my legs. How about it, Mr. Frank?
all right, we see them.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking Mr. Frank.
Mother, for heaven's sake.
Do I embarrass you? I only hope that the girl you married has as good. My father was always worried about me with so many boys hanging around, so he told them that if any of them get fresh, that I was to say, remember, Mr. So-and-so, remember, I am a lady.
Remember, Mr. So-and-so, remember, I am a lady.
Look at you talking to her that way. Don't you know she puts it all down in that diary?
Well, so what if she does? I'm only telling the truth.
Would you mind, Peter, if I moved you over to the couch?
Oh, Meat must have the radio on.
Haven't you finished yet?
No?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
All right. I'm a dunce. I'm a hopeless case. Oh, why do I go on?
You are not hopeless. Stop saying that. You just don't have anyone to help you like the girls have. How about it, Mr. Frank? Would you help him?
I'm sure that his father would
No,
be
not me. I can't do anything with him. He won't listen to me, so you go right ahead if you want.
How about it, Peter? Shall we make our school co-educational?
Oh, you are an angel, Mr. Frank, an angel. I don't know why I didn't meet you before. That one there. Now, Mr. Frank, come over here and you sit down. And Peter, you listen to Mr. Frank.
I'm sure this would be much better in Peter's room.
That's right. You go in there and Peter, you listen to Mr. Frank. Mr. Frank is a highly educated man.
Shh. I think I can hear a man's voice talking.
Isn't it bad enough around here without you sprawled out all over the place?
If you weren't smoking so much, you wouldn't be so bad-tempered.
Am I smoking? Do you see me smoking?
Don't tell me that you've used up all of those
One
cigarettes.
packet. Meat brought me one packet.
It's a filthy habit anyway. It's a good time to break yourself.
Stop it, please.
Well, you're smoking up all of our money. You know that.
Will you shut up? And what are you staring at?
I've never seen grown-ups quarrel before. I only thought children quarreled.
Well, this isn't a quarrel. It's a discussion. And I never heard children so rude before.
I? Rude?
Anne, would you bring me my crochet?
I must
Ask me. Bring me some more wool when she comes.
I need some hairpins and some soap. I made a list.
Haven't you some library books for me when she comes?
It's a wonder that Meath has a life of her own the way we make her run errands for us. Please, Meath, Get me some starch. Pick up my hair and get it cut, Meep. Oh, tell me all the latest news, Meep. Did you know that she's engaged? His name's Dirk, and Meep's afraid that the Nazis are going to take him off to Germany, to one of those war camps, like what they do with all those young
Don't
Dutch
you
people.
ever get tired of talking? I mean, suppose you try keeping still for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
Come here, Anne. Drink your glass of milk.
Talk. I never heard such a child. Every evening it's the same thing. Where
What
have
are you looking for?
My pipe. Have you seen my pipe?
Well, what good's a pipe when you haven't got any tobacco?
Well, at least I'd have something to hold in my mouth. Margot, have you seen my pipe?
It was on the table last night.
I know. Anne, have you seen my pipe? Anne?
Anne, dear, Mr. Van Daan is speaking to you.
Oh. Am I allowed to talk now?
You are the most aggravating child. You know the trouble with you? You've been spoiled. What you need is a good old-fashioned spanking.
Remember. Mr. So-and-so. Remember. I am a lady.
Why can't you be nice and quiet like your sister Margot? Why do you have to show off all the time? Let me give you a little advice, young lady. Men don't like that kind of thing in a young girl, you know that? No, men like a girl who listen to them once in a while. A nice domestic girl who keeps her house shining for her husband, who likes to cook and to sew and to dress.
I would cut my throat first. I would open my veins. I am going to be something remarkable. I'm going to Paris
Paris.
to study music and art.
Yeah.
I am going to be a famous dancer, or singer, or something wonderful.
Oh, God.
Oh, goodness. Oh, look what you've done. You clumsy little
I'm really sorry. I'm really
My
sorry.
beautiful fur coat my father gave me. Oh,
I'm really sorry.
what do you care? It's not yours. So go ahead and ruin it. Oh, do you know how much this coat costs? Do you? Ariel, look at it. Look at it.
I'm really, really sorry.
Oh, I could kill you for this. I could just kill you.
Trinella, come back, Lethia. The supper. Okay. Lethia.
Anne, you mustn't behave in that way.
It was an accident. Anyone can have an accident.
I don't mean that. I mean the answering back. You must not answer back. They are our guests. You must always treat them with the greatest courtesy. We're all under terrible tension here. That is why we must control ourselves. You don't hear Margot getting into arguments with them, do you? Watch Margot. She's always courteous, never familiar.
Mother, please
No.
don't.
She keeps her distance, and they respect her for that. Try to be like Margot.
And have them walk all over me like they do her? No thanks.
Anne, I'm not afraid that anyone is going to walk all over you. I'm afraid for other people that you're going to walk on them. I don't know what happens to you. Wild, self-willed. If I had ever talked to my mother as you talk to me, it
Things
would-
have changed, Mother. People aren't like that anymore. Yes, Mother. No, Mother. Anything you say, Mother. I have to fight things out for myself. make something of myself.
It wasn't necessary to fight to do that. Margot doesn't fight.
No, Margot! Margot! That's all I ever hear from everyone! How wonderful Margot is. And why can't you be like Margot?
And don't be
Everything
so-
she does is good. And everything I do is wrong. Oh, I'm the goat around here, and you're all against me. And you, worst of all.
Oh. She.
Let's just put the soup on the stove in case there's anyone who cares to eat. I don't know how we can go on living like this. I can't say a word to Anne. She flies at me.
Do you want me to get the bread out?
Yes, please, get the bread out.
Oh, well, you know Anne. In a half an hour, she'll be out here laughing and joking.
And I told your father it wouldn't work. But no, he had to ask them, he said. He owed it to them, he said. Well, now he knows I was right. These quarrels, this bickering. Shh. Every time I hear that sound, my heart stops.
It's me. Father,
Thank you, Margot. Has everyone his list?
I'll get my books. Oh, here's your list. Meep's here.
Is Meep here?
Oh, yes, Father's gone down to let her in.
Oh, at last I'll have some cigarettes.
I can't tell you how unhappy I am about Mrs. Van Dant's coat. Anne should never have touched it.
She'll be all right.
Is there anything that I can do?
No, don't worry. Oh, hello.
Mr. Kraler!
This is a surprise.
Oh, when Mr. Kraler comes, the sun begins to shine.
Is Meep coming?
No, not tonight.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No.
Oh, better still, will you stay for supper with us?
Oh, no,
Mr.
I can't.
Kraler.
Mr. Kreeler says something has happened. Something he says which demands an immediate decision.
What is it?
Well, usually when I come, I bring a bit of good news. Now, what's the use of hearing bad news? You can't do anything about it. But today something has happened. Dirk, Meep's Dirk, you know. Well, he came to me just now and he said he has a Jewish friend that lives near him, a dentist. He says he's in trouble. And he begged me, could I do anything for the man and find him a place to hide. Now, so I've come to you. Now, I know this is a terrible thing to ask of you, living as you are, but could you take him in with you?
Of course we will.
It'll only be for a night or two till I can find another place. It happened so suddenly I didn't know where else to go.
Where is he?
He's downstairs in the office.
Good. Bring him up.
His name is Dissel, Jan Dissel.
Dissel.
Yes.
I think I know him.
I'll go get him.
Forgive me. I should have consulted with you, but I knew that you'd feel as I do.
No need for you to consult anyone. This is your place. You may do exactly as you wish. I just feel that, well, I feel there's so little food as it is. To bring another person in here to share, I'm
We
really...
can stretch the food a little. It's only for a few days.
You want to make a bet?
I think it's fine to have him. But Otto, where are you going to put him? Where?
He could have my bed. I'll stay on the floor. I don't mind.
That's good of you, Peter, but your room's too small even for you.
I have a much better idea. I'll come in here with you and Mother, and Margot can take Peter's room, and Peter can move into our room with Mr. Dissel.
That's right. We could do that.
No, Margot. Neither you nor Anne can sleep in that room. Bushi's caught rats in there. Peter doesn't mind. He's brave.
How about this? I'll come in here with you and
my bed.
No. Margot will come in here with us. He can have her bed. That is the only way. Margot, bring your things in here. Help her, Anne.
Why Margot? Why can't I come in here?
Because it wouldn't be proper for Margot to... Please, Anne, don't argue, please.
You don't mind sharing your room with Mr. Dissel, do you, ma'am?
No. No, of course not.
Good. Where's the cognac?
It's there, Otto, but I was saving it in case of an illness.
I don't think we could find a better time for it. Peter, will you get 5 glasses for me?
What's happening? What's going on?
Someone is moving in with us.
In here? You're joking.
Oh, it's only for a night or two until Mr. Kraler can find him another place.
Yeah.
Right up here, Mr. Dissel.
Come in, Mr. Dissel.
This is Otto Frank.
Mr. Otto Frank?
Yes. May I take your things? Please. This is my wife, Edith.
It's a pleasure.
And my daughters, Margot
How do you do?
and Anne.
Pleased to meet you.
These are the Van Dans, Mr. and Mrs. Van Daan,
Mr. Dissel.
and their son, Peter.
Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. I leave you in good hands, Mr. Dissel. So, Dirk's coat.
What can I say to thank you?
Oh, no.
Mr. Kraler and me, they are our lifeline. Without them, we could not live.
Please, you make it sound so heroic. It's not that at all. It's just, we simply don't like the Nazis. We don't like their methods. We don't like anything about them.
I know. No one's gonna tell us Dutchmen what to do with our damn Jews.
Don't pay any attention to Mr. Frank. All right, I'll be back tomorrow night to see how they're treating him. Thank you, everyone. You don't have to come down. Peter can lock the door for us behind us.
Thank you, Peter. I'll do
Bye,
it.
Mr. Kraler.
Bye, Mr.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mr.
Goodbye,
Kraler.
everyone.
See
Thank
you
you
tomorrow.
again.
Please, Mr. Dissel, sit down.
I'm dreaming, I know it. I can't believe my eyes. Otto Frank here. You're not in Switzerland then? A woman told me. She said she'd gone to your house. The door was open, everything was in disorder, the dishes were in the sink. She said she found a piece of paper in the wastebasket. A piece of paper with an address scribbled on it. An address in Zurich. She said you must have escaped to Zurich.
Father put that there purposely. Just so people would think that very thing.
And you've been here all this time?
All this time, ever since July.
It worked, Pim. The address you left. Mr. Dissel says that people actually believe we escaped to Switzerland.
I'm glad. And now let's have a little toast to welcome Mr. Dissel. To Mr. Dissel, welcome. We're honored to have you with us.
Mr. Dissel.
Mr. Dissel, welcome.
Oh, that was good.
Did Kraler warn you you wouldn't get much to eat here? You can imagine, 3 ration books among 7 of us, and now, well, you make 8.
Mr. Van Daan, you don't realize what's going on outside, that you should warn me of a thing like that. You don't realize what's happening. Right here in Amsterdam, every day hundreds of Jews disappear. They surround a block, search house by house. Children come back from school to find their parents gone. Hundreds are being deported. People that you and I know, the Hollensteins, the Wessels.
Oh.
They get a call-up notice. Come to the Jewish theater on such and such a day and hour. Bring only what you can carry in a rucksack. And if you refuse the call-up notice, they drag you from your home and ship you off to Mauthausen, the death camp.
We didn't know that things had gotten so much worse.
Forgive me for speaking so.
Do you know the DeWalls? Do you know what's become of them? Their daughter Joby and I were in the same class, and Jopi's my best friend.
They are gone.
Gone?
With all the others.
No. Not Jopi.
There was a family named Wagner. They live near us. Do you have
I
any
think that we
information
should
about...
wait until later. We all have many questions, but I'm sure that Mr. Dissel would like to get settled before supper.
Thank you. I would. I brought very little with me.
Sorry we don't have a room for you by yourself. Hope you won't be too uncomfortable. We've had to make strict rules, a schedule of hours. I'll tell you about it after supper. Anne, would you show Mr. Dissel to his room?
You'll come with me, Mr. Dissel.
Forgive me if I haven't really expressed my gratitude to you all. This has been such a shock to me. I always thought of myself as Dutch. I was born in Holland, and my father was born in Holland, and my grandfather. And now, after all these years, if you'll excuse me.
Well, here we are.
The news sounds pretty bad, doesn't it? It's so different from what Mr. Kraler tells us. Mr. Kraler says things are improving.
Yes, well, I like it much better the way Kraler tells it.
You're going to share the room with me.
I'm a man who has always lived alone. I haven't had to adjust myself to others. I hope you'll bear with me until I learn.
Let me help you. Have you always lived all alone? Have you no family at all?
No one.
How dreadful. You must be terribly lonely.
Oh, I'm used to it.
I don't think I could ever get used to it. Don't you even have a pet? A cat or a dog?
I have an allergy for fur-bearing animals. They give me asthma.
Oh dear. Peter has a cat.
Here? He has it here?
Yes, but he keeps it in his room all the time, and well, we hardly ever see it. I'm sure it will be all right.
Let us hope so.
That's Margot's bed, where you'll be sleeping. I sleep on that bed there. We cleared these off for your things. Oh, the best part about this house. You can see a little bit of the street and the canal. There's a houseboat there. You can see the end of it. The bargeman lives there with his family. There's a baby. Oh, and he's just beginning to walk. And I'm so afraid that he's going to fall into the canal one of these days. I watch
Your
him and...
father spoke of a schedule.
Yes. Mostly about times that we need to be quiet. And times for the WC. You can use it now if you'd like.
No, thank you.
I suppose you think it's awful me talking about a thing like that, but you have no idea how important it can be. Oh, especially when you're frightened. Well, about this room. The way Margot and I did it. Margot took the room in the afternoons for studying and reading, lessons, you know. And I took the mornings. Would that be all right with you?
I am not my best in the mornings.
You take the mornings then, and I'll take the afternoons.
Tell me, when you are in here, what happens to me? Where am I spending my time? In there with all the people?
Yes?
I see. I see.
We have supper at 6:30.
Then, if you don't mind, I like to lie down quietly for 10 minutes before eating. I find it helps with digestion.
Oh, of course.
No, you sleep here. And, no, I sleep. I hope I'm not going to be too much of a bother to you. I seem to get everyone's back up.
I always get along well with children. My patients all bring their children to me because they know I get on well with them. So don't be worried about that.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dissel. Yesterday, I finished Sissy Van Marksvelt's latest novel. Oh, I think she is a first-class writer. I shall definitely let my children read her.
Monday, the 21st of September, 1942. Mr. Dissel and I had another battle yesterday. Yes, Mr. Dissel. According to him, nothing, I repeat, nothing is right about me. My appearance, my character, my manners. While he was going on at me, I thought, sometime I'll give you such a smack that you'll fly right up to the ceiling. Why is it that every grown-up thinks he knows the way to bring up children? Particularly the grown-ups that never had any. I keep wishing Peter was a girl instead of a boy. Then I would have someone to talk to. Margot's a darling, but she takes everything too seriously. To pause for a moment on the subject of Mrs. Van Daan. I must tell you that her attempts to flirt with Father are getting her nowhere. Pym, thank goodness, won't play.
I want someone to hear.
Save me! Save me! My child. I need them to turn the light on. It was nothing. It was just a dream.
Something must be done about that child, Mrs. Frank. Yelling like that. Who knows but there's someone on the street? She's endangering all our lives. Every night she twists and turns. I don't sleep. I spend half my night shushing her, and now it's nightmares.
You're sick. Nothing's happened, you see? Mr. Dissel, please, go back to bed. She'll be herself in a minute or two.
Thank you. I'm going to the WC. The one place where there's peace.
What is it? What has happened?
A nightmare. She's having a nightmare.
I thought someone was murdering her.
Unfortunately, no.
Thank you, Peter. Go back to bed.
Do you want something to drink? Is it a bad dream? Perhaps if you told me.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Of course. Well, try to get some rest. I'll sit right here beside you until you fall asleep.
You don't have to.
Oh, I want to stay with you very much, really.
I'd rather you didn't.
Good night, then. You'll be all right. There's nothing that you want.
Will you please ask Father to come?
Of course, Anne, dear. She wants you. It's all right. I thank God that at least she'll turn to you when she needs comfort. Go to her, Otto. She's still shaking with fear. No, go to her. She wants nothing of me. She pulled away when I bent to kiss her.
You heard Father. It's a phase. Most girls go through it at this age. They turn to their fathers. They give all their love to their fathers.
You like this. You didn't shut me out.
She will get over it.
They dreamt they came to get us. The green police. They broke in the door and they grabbed me and they started to drag me out. Same way they did Josie.
I want you to take this pill.
What is it?
Something to quiet you. Want me to read to you for a while?
Sit with me for a minute. Was I awful? Did I yell terribly loud? Do you think anyone outside could have heard?
No. Lie quietly now. Try to get some sleep.
I'm a terrible coward. So disappointed in myself. I think I'm really grown up. I think I've conquered my fear. And then something happens. And I come running to you like a baby. I love you, Father. I don't love anyone but you.
Anna Lauren.
It's true. I've thought about it for a long time now. And you're the only one that I love.
It's fine to hear you say that you love me. But I'd be much happier if you said that you loved your mother as well. She needs your love so much now. Help.
We have nothing in common. She doesn't understand me. Whenever I try to explain my views about life to her, she asks me if I'm constipated.
You hurt her very much just now. She's crying. She's in there crying.
I couldn't help it. I only told the truth. I didn't want her here. I was awful, wasn't I? And the worst of it is, I can stand back and look at myself doing it and know that it's cruel. But I can't stop doing it. What's the matter with me? Tell me. And don't say it's just a phase. Help me.
There's so little we parents can do to help our children. You only set a good example. Point the way. The rest you must do yourself. You must build your own character.
Trying. Really, I am. Every night before I go to sleep, I think about all the things that day that I did that were wrong. Like put that wet mop in Mr. Dissel's bed. And now, this thing with Mother. I say to myself, that was wrong. And I make up my mind I will never do that again. Never. Of course, I may do something worse. But at least I know I'd never do that again. I have a nicer side, Father. A nicer, sweeter side. And I'm scared to show it. I'm scared that people will laugh at me if they see that I'm serious. So the mean end goes on the outside, and the good end goes on the inside. And I keep trying to switch them around, so that the good end's on the outside, and bad end's on the inside. And I could be the person that I'd like to be. But I might be. Only I could.
The air raids are getting worse. They come over day and night. The noise is terrifying. Pim says it should be music to our ears. The more planes, the sooner will come the end of the war. Mrs. Van Daan pretends to be a fatalist. What will be, will be. But when the planes come over, who is the most frightened? No one else but Petronella. Monday, the 9th of November, 1942. Wonderful news. The Allies have landed in Africa. Pim says that we can look for an early finish to the war. Just for fun, he asked each of us what was the first thing we wanted to do when we got out of here. Mrs. Van Daan longs to be home with her own things. Her needlepoint chairs, the Bechstein piano her father gave her, the best that money could buy. Peter would like to go to a movie. Mr. Dissel wants to get back to his dentist drill. He's afraid he's losing his touch. For myself, there are so many things. To ride on a bike again, to laugh till my belly aches, to have new clothes from the skin out, to have a hot tub filled to overflowing and wallow in it for hours, to be back in school with my friends,
Praise be thou, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who has sanctified us by thy commandments and bidden us kindle the Hanukkah lights. Praise be thou, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who has wrought wondrous deliverances for our fathers in the days of old. Praise be thou, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, that thou hast given us life and sustenance and brought us to this happy season. Amen.
Amen.
We kindle these Hanukkah lights to celebrate the great and wonderful deeds wrought through the zeal with which God filled the hearts of the heroic Maccabees 2,000 years ago. They fought against indifference, against tyranny and oppression, and they restored our temple to us. May these lights remind us that we should ever look to God, whence cometh our help. Amen.
Amen.
I lift up mine eyes unto the mountains. From whence doth my help come? My help cometh from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. He that keepeth Israel doth neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall keep thee from all evil. He shall keep thy soul. The Lord shall guard thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and forevermore. Amen.
Amen.
Very moving.
It's not over yet.
Sit down, sit down.
Oh, there's lots more. Songs and presents.
Presents?
Not this year, unfortunately.
Oh, but always on Hanukkah, everyone gives presents. Everyone.
Like our St. Nicholas Day.
No, not like St. Nicholas. What kind of Jew are you? You don't even know Hanukkah.
I particularly remember the candles. The first one, like we have tonight. The second night, we light 2 candles. The next night, 3, and so forth, until there are 8 candles burning. When there are 8 candles, it's truly beautiful.
And the potato pancakes.
Oh, don't talk about them.
I make the best latkes you've ever tasted.
Invite us all next year in your own home.
God willing.
Oh, God willing.
God willing.
What I remember best are the presents we used to get when we were little. 8 days of presents, and each day they got better and better.
Well, we're all here, alive. That's present enough.
No, it isn't. I have something.
What is it?
Presents.
Presents?
Lahan. What she got on her head?
Oh my God.
Here, they're every which way. This one's for Margot. Come. Go on, read it out loud.
You have never lost your temper. You never will, I fear. You are so good, but if you should, but all your cross, words here. A new crossword puzzle book. How wonderful! Wherever did you get it?
Well, it's not new. It's one you've already done, but I rubbed it all out. and if you wait a little while and forget, you can do it all over again.
It's wonderful, Anne. Thank you. You'd never know it wasn't new.
Mrs. Van Dam.
Oh, this is awful. I don't have anything for anyone. I
This is
never
all
agree.
Anne's idea.
What is it?
Oh, it's hair shampoo. I took the odds and ends of soap and I mixed it with the rest of my toilet water.
Oh, Annika!
Well, I wanted to write a poem for all of them, but I didn't have time.
Oh, that's quite all right. Wonderful.
Yours, Mr. Van Daan, is really something. Something you want more than anything. Look.
Cigarettes!
Two of them! Pim found some pipe tobacco in the pocket lining of his coat. And then we made them. Or rather, Pim did.
Let me see. Oh, light it, Woody, light it.
It's tobacco. Really, it is. There's a little fluff in it, but not much.
A little fluff? Thank you, Anne. This tobacco, I put it in my pipe later. Thank you. Ooh, a little fluff.
For Mother. Hanukkah greetings.
Here's an IOU that I promise to pay. 10 hours of doing whatever you say. Signed, Anne Frank.
10 hours of doing what you're told? Anything you're told?
That's right.
You wouldn't want to sell that, Mrs. Frank.
Never. This is the most precious gift I've ever had.
For Pim.
And I wasn't supposed to have a present. What? What's this?
It's a muffler. To tie around your neck, like an ascot, you know. I knitted it out of odds and ends, and well, I knitted it in the dark each night after I'd gone to bed. Oh, I'm afraid it looks better in the dark.
It fits perfectly. Thank you, Anne. It's wonderful.
Oh, this is for Mushi.
On behalf of Mushi, I thank you.
This one's yours. From Mrs. Quack Quack. Go on. Open it. Aren't you going to open it?
I'm afraid to. I think something's gonna jump out and get me.
No, it's not like that, really.
What is it, Peter? Go on, show it.
It's a safety razor.
What?
A razor!
You didn't make that out of odds and ends.
Meat got it for me. It's secondhand. It's not new.
But you really do need a razor now.
For what?
Well, look. On his upper lip, there's the beginnings of a mustache.
He wants to get rid of that? Put a little milk on it and let the cat lick it off.
You think you're funny, don't you?
Look, he can't wait. He's going to try it.
I'm going to give Mushi his present.
Moosh, moosh, moosh.
And last but never least, my roommate, Mr. Dissel.
For me? You have something for me?
I made them myself.
Capsules. 2 capsules.
They're earplugs
Earplugs.
to put in your ears so you won't hear me thrash around every night. I saw them advertised in a magazine. Well, they're not new. I made them out of cotton and candle wax, but go on, try them. See if they don't work. See if you can hear me talk.
Wait until I get them in. So.
Are you ready?
Hmm?
Are you ready?
Good God! They've gone inside! I can't get them out!
He's kidding. He's kidding.
Thank you, Ed. Thank you.
A good Hanukkah, Ann. Thank you.
Oh, wait, no, Pim. Let's have the song. Come on, let's have the song. Do you know the Hanukkah song, Mr. Dissel? Oh, the song is the whole thing. Oh, Hanukkah, oh, Hanukkah, oh,
I don't think we should sing the song tonight. It's a song of jubilation, of rejoicing. One is apt to become overly enthusiastic.
Come on, Pim. Let's have the song. I promise not to shout.
All right, but I'm going to keep my eye on you.
You! How many times I've told you? Out! Out!
What's the matter with you? Haven't you any sense? Get that cat out of here.
Cat?
You heard me. Get it out of here.
I have no cat.
Doesn't have to be the cat. His clothes is enough. When he comes out of that
Don't
room.
worry, you won't be bothered by it anymore. We're getting rid of it.
At last you listen to me.
I'm not doing it for you. That's all in your head. All of it. I'm doing it because I'm sick of seeing that cat eat all of our food.
That's not true. I only feed him bones. Scraps.
Don't tell me. He gets fatter every day. Damn cat looks better than any of us. Out he goes tonight.
No. No.
Mr. Van Dam, you can't do that. That's Peter's cat, and Peter loves that cat.
If he goes, I go.
Oh.
You are not going, and that cat is not going either. Now, please, this is Hanukkah. Hanukkah! It's a time to celebrate. I don't know what the matter is with you people. Come on now, Anne. Let's have the song. Oh, Hanukkah.
I think we should first put out the candle so that we have something for tomorrow.
But Father, you're supposed to let them burn themselves out.
I think that God understands shortages. We thank thee, O Lord our God, that thou hast sustained us and allowed us to celebrate this joyous festival. Amen.
Amen.
God almighty!
Do you hear anything?
No, I think he's gone.
It's the great police. They found us.
If it were them, they wouldn't have left. They'd be up here by now.
No, it's the great police. I know it. They've just come to get help. That's all. They'll be back.
Or maybe it's the Gestapo looking for papers.
Or a thief looking for money.
Do something quick before they get back.
There's nothing to do. Just wait.
Get some water, please. Get some water.
No one is running water now.
If they found us, they found us. Go and get the water. I'm going down.
No, Father, no. Don't go down. There may be someone down there waiting. It might be a trap.
It's Saturday. We'll have to wait until Meep or Mr. Kraler come back on Monday morning. We cannot live with that uncertainty.
Don't go, Father.
Hush, darling, hush. Shh. Stay near me, Marco.
Pookie, where's our money? Go get our money. I hear that the green police can be bought off so much ahead. Quick, go upstairs and get our money.
Keep still.
Do you want to be dragged off to a concentration camp? Are you just going to stand there and let them come and get you? Do something!
Will you keep still?
Someone go get Father. Make Father come back.
I'll go.
Haven't you done enough?
Mr. Van Dam, go get Father. Go get him.
Quiet!
I lift up my eyes unto the mountains, from whence doth my help come? My help cometh from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot.
It was a thief. The noise must have scared him away.
Thank God.
He took the cash box and the radio, ran away in such a hurry he didn't close the door to the street. It was swinging wide open. I think we should have some light.
Are you sure it's all right?
The danger's past. Anne, don't be so terrified. We're safe now.
Who says the danger has passed? Don't you realize we're in greater danger now than ever?
Mr. Dissel, will you be still?
Thanks to this clumsy fool, someone now knows we're here. Someone knows we're up here hiding.
Someone knows, yes, but who is the someone? He's a thief! A thief! Do you think that a thief would go to the Green Police and say, I was robbing a place the other night and I heard a noise over my head? Do you think that a thief is going to do that?
Yes, I think he would.
You're crazy!
I think someday he'll be caught. And then he'll bargain with the Green Police. If they let him off, he'll tell them where some Jews are hiding.
Yes, he's right.
Father, let's get out of here. We can't stay any longer. Let's go.
Go? Where?
Yes.
Where?
Have we lost all faith? All courage? A moment ago we thought the end had come. We thought they'd found us, but they didn't find us. We're alive. Safe. We thank thee, O Lord our God, that in thy infinite mercy thou hast again seen fit to spare us.
Amen.
And a song. A song.
Oh, Hanukkah, oh, Hanukkah, the sweet celebration. Around the feast we gather in complete jubilation. Happiest of seasons now is here. Many are the reasons for good cheer. Together we'll weather whatever tomorrow may bring. So hear us rejoicing and merrily voicing the Hanukkah song that we sing. Oi! So hear us rejoicing and merrily voicing the Hanukkah song that we sing.
Saturday, the 1st of January, 1944. Another new year has begun, and we find ourselves still in our hiding place. We have been here now for 1 year, 5 months, and 25 days. It seems that our life is at a standstill. We are all a little thinner. The Van Dan's discussions are as violent as ever. Mother still does not understand me, but then I don't understand her either. There is one great change, however, a change in myself. I read somewhere that girls of my age don't feel quite certain of themselves, that they become quiet within and begin to think of the miracle that is taking place in their bodies. I think that what is happening to me is so wonderful. Not only what can be seen, but what is taking place inside. Each time it has happened, I have a feeling that I have a sweet secret. And in spite of my pain, I long for the time when I shall feel that secret within me again.
It's me.
Neep's here. Wake up, everyone. Neep's here. Here, Meep's here. He's here.
Mrs. Frank, Happy New Year!
And Mr. Kraler, what a delightful surprise.
Bring you New Year's greetings.
Oh, you should have. Should have at least one day to yourselves.
Oh, don't say that. It's so wonderful to see them.
That's right.
It's a lot of wind and the cold on your clothes.
There you are.
Thank you.
How are you, Margot? Feeling any better?
I'm all right. We filled her full of every kind of pill, so she won't cough and make a noise.
Hello, Meep. Mr. Kraler.
With hope for peace in the new year.
Me, have you seen Mushi? Have you seen him anywhere around?
I'm sorry, Peter. I asked everyone in the neighborhood had they seen a gray cat, but they said no.
Look what Meep's brought for us.
Okay.
Kate! Oh, get some plates.
Thank you, Meepia. You shouldn't have done it. You must have used all your sugar rations for weeks. It's beautiful.
Oh, it has been ages since I've even seen a cake. Not since last year. You remember? Don't you remember the cake that you brought us last year? I'll never forget it. It said peace in 1943 on it. Oh, peace in 1944.
Well, it has to come sometime, you know.
Oh, yes.
Hello, Mr. Dissel.
Here's the knife, please,
So, Happy New Year.
Now, how many of us are there?
None for me, thank you.
Okay, good.
Oh, no, thanks, I can't.
Please, you must.
No.
I couldn't.
Good, good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us.
8. 8. It's the same number as it always is.
I left Margot out. I take it for granted Margot won't eat any.
Well, why wouldn't she?
I think it won't harm her.
All right, all right. I just didn't want her to start coughing again, that's all.
And please, Mrs. Frank should cut the cake.
Why? It's not
What's
Mrs. Frank's
the
cake,
difference?
is it, Meep? It belongs to all of us.
Mrs. Frank divides things better.
What are you trying to say?
Stop wasting
Don't I
time.
always give everybody exactly the same? Don't I?
Get it, Curly.
No, I want an answer, don't I?
Yes, yes. Everyone always gets exactly the same. Except Mr. Van Daan always gets a little bit more.
That's a lie. She always cuts it the same.
Please, please. You see what a little cake does to us? Right to our heads.
Here you are, Mrs. Frank.
Thank you. Are you sure you won't have some?
No, really. I have to go in a minute.
Maybe Mushi went back to our house. They say that cats. Do you ever get over there? I mean, do you suppose you
I'll
could...
try, Peter. The first minute I get, I'll try. But I'm afraid, with him gone a week...
Make up your mind. Already someone has had a nice big dinner from that cat.
Oh, this
Peter,
looks
Peter,
delicious, Meep.
Peter.
Delicious.
Dirk's in luck to get a girl who can bake like this.
I have to run. Dirk's taking me to a party tonight.
Oh, how heavenly! Remember now, what everyone is wearing and what you have to eat and everything. So you can tell us tomorrow.
I'll give you a full report. Goodbye, everyone.
Just a moment. There's something I'd like you to do for me.
Where are you going, Pootie? What are you going to do? Pootie! What are you going to do?
What's wrong?
Father says he's gonna sell her for a coat. She's crazy about that old coat.
Is it possible? Is it possible that anyone is so silly as to worry about a coat in times like these?
It's none of your darn business. And if you say one more thing...
What? Just a little discussion over the advisability of selling this coat. As I have often reminded Mrs. Van Daan, it's very selfish of her to keep it when people outside are in such desperate need of clothing. So, if you could sell it for us, it should fetch a very good price. me some cigarettes. I don't care what kind. Get me as many as you can.
It's terribly difficult, Mr. Van Dam, but I'll try. Goodbye.
Why? Are you sure you won't have some cake, Mr. Craven?
No, really, I can't. I can't.
Still feeling poorly? What did the doctor say?
Well, I haven't been.
Now, Mr. Kraler,
Now, it's not from not trying. You know, you can't get near a doctor these days. It's so busy. You know, after weeks of trying, I finally got one on the telephone. I told him I didn't feel well and I'd like to make an appointment. You know what he said to me? Over the telephone? Stick out your tongue. Mr. Frank, I have some contracts I wonder if you'd go over them with me. Of course. Okay, you're down in the office, so let's go downstairs. I'll have him back in a few minutes. Please forgive us.
What's happened? Something's happened, hasn't it, Mr. Kraler?
No, I just need your father's advice.
Something's gone wrong. I know it.
It's something that concerns us all here. We should all hear of it.
But the children.
What they'd imagine would be worse than any reality.
There's this man in the storeroom. I don't know if you remember him, Carl. He's about 50, heavy set, nearsighted. He came with us just before you left.
He was from Utrecht?
That's the man. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I was in the storeroom, and he came in, he closed the doors, and he said, "Well, how's Mr. Frank? What do you hear from Mr. Frank?" And I said, "Well, I've heard the rumor that you've gone to Switzerland." And he said, "Yeah, I've heard that rumor too. I just thought maybe you heard something more." Well, you know, I didn't think anything about it at the time, but then yesterday, something happened. He brought some invoices up to the office for me to sign. And I was going through them. I glanced up, and he's standing, staring at the bookcase. Your bookcase. And he said, "Wasn't there a door there?" Seemed I remember a door used to go up to the loft. And then he asked me for more money. 20 guilders more a week.
Blackmail.
20 guilders, very modest blackmail.
Yes, but that's just the beginning.
You know what I think? He's the thief who was down there that night. That's how he knows we're here.
How was it left then? What did you tell him?
Well, I told him I had to think about it. So, what should I do? Should I pay him the money? Should I take a chance on firing him, or what? I don't know.
For God's sake, don't fire him. Pay him what he asks. Keep him here where you can have your eye on him.
Is it so much that he's asking? What are they paying nowadays?
You can get it in a war plant, but this isn't a war plant. Mind you, I don't really know if he knows or if he doesn't.
Offer him half. Then we'll soon see if this is blackmail or not.
And if it is, we've got to pay it, haven't we? Anything he asks, we've got to pay.
Let's decide that when the time comes.
It might all be my imagination. Oh, I mean, you suspect everyone, everything, again and again on some word or no.
There's the telephone! What does it mean, the telephone ringing on a holiday?
It's my wife. I told her I was coming up here to go over some papers and to call me when she gets out of church. All right. I shall offer him half. Well, goodbye. We'll hope for the best.
Goodbye, Mr. Kraler.
You can thank your son for this, crashing on the floor. I tell you, it's just a question of time now.
Sometimes, I just wish the end would come. Whatever it is.
Margot,
Then at least we know where we were.
you should be yourself talking like that. Think how lucky we are. Think of the thousands of people that are dying in the war every day. Think of the people in concentration camps.
Well, what's the good of that? What's the good of thinking of misery when you're already miserable? That's stupid.
Yeah, I was giving you
No,
that-
we're young! Margot and Peter and I. You grown-ups have had your chance. But look at us! If we begin thinking of all the horror in the world, we're lost. We're trying to hold on to some kind of ideals. When everything, ideals and hopes, everything is being destroyed!
And
Oh, it wasn't our fault that this world is in such a mess! We weren't around when all this started.
Anne.
Oh, so don't try to take it out on us!
She makes it sound like we started the war. I mean, did we start the war?
Yeah. She left her cave. You left this.
Thanks.
I thought you were fine, Jim. You know just how to talk to them. You know just how to say it. I'm no good. I never can think. Especially when I'm mad. That Dissel, when he said that about Mushi, someone eating him, all I could think is, I wanted to hit him. I wanted to give him such a... that he would just... That's what I used to do when there was an argument at school. It's just the way I... But here, in an old man like that, it wouldn't be so good.
You're making a big mistake about me. I do it all wrong. I say too much, and I go too far, and I hurt people's feelings.
I think you're fine. What I mean to say, if it wasn't for you around here, I don't know.
Do you mean that, Peter? Do you really mean that?
I said it, didn't I?
Thank you, Peter.
You've got quite a collection here.
Would you like some for your room? I could give you some. Heaven knows you spend enough time in there. Doing heaven knows what.
It's easy. A fight starts or an argument. I duck in there.
You're lucky. Having a room to go to. His lordship is always here. I hardly ever get a minute alone. When they started on me, oh, I can't duck away. I just have to stand there and take it.
You gave some of it back just
Oh,
now.
I get so mad. They form their own opinions about everything. But we're still trying to find out. We have problems here that no other people our age have ever had. And just when you think you've solved them, something else comes along. And bang, you have to start all over again.
At least you've got someone you can talk to.
Not really. Mother. I never discuss anything serious with her. She doesn't understand. Father's all right. We can talk about everything. Everything but one thing. Mother. He simply won't talk about her. I don't think you can really be intimate with anyone if he holds something back. Do you?
I think your father's fine.
He is, Peter. He is. He's the only one who's ever given me the feeling that I have any sense. But anyway, nothing can take the place of school and friends your own age, or near your age, can it?
I suppose you miss your friends and all.
Oh, it isn't just that, it's just... It's funny, you and I. Here we've been seeing each other every minute for almost a year and a half now. And this is the first time we've ever really talked. It helps to have someone to talk to, don't you think? Helps you let off steam.
Well, anytime you want to let off steam, you can come into my room.
I can get up an awful lot of steam. You're gonna have to be careful how you say that.
It's all right with me.
Do you mean that?
I said it, didn't I?
We've had bad news. The people from whom Meep got our ration books have been arrested, so we've had to cut down on our food. Our stomachs are so empty that they rumble and make strange noises, all in different keys. Mr. Van Dan's is deep and low, like a bass fiddle. Mine is high, whistling like a flute. As we all sit around waiting for supper, it's like an orchestra tuning up. It only needs Toscanini to raise his baton, and we'd be off in the ride of the Valkyries. Monday, the 6th of March, 1944. Mr. Kraler is in the hospital. It seems he has ulcers. Pim says we are his ulcers. Meep has to run the business, and us too. The Americans have landed on the southern tip of Italy. Father looks for a quick finish to the war. Mr. Dissel is waiting every day for the warehouse man to demand more money. Oh, have I been skipping too much from one subject to another? I can't help it. I feel that spring is coming. I feel it in my whole body and soul. I feel utterly confused. I am longing, so longing, for everything. For friends. For someone to talk to. Someone who understands. Someone young, who feels as I do.
No, I'm not dressed yet, Mr. Dissel. How is that? How does that look?
Fine.
You didn't even look.
Of course I did. It's fine.
Margot, tell me. Am I terribly ugly?
Stop fishing.
No, tell me.
Of course you're not. You've got nice eyes and a lot of animation. And you're a really...
A little vague, aren't you?
May I come in?
Come in, Mother.
Mr. Dissel's getting impatient to get in here.
Oh, heavens. He takes the room for himself the entire day.
Anne, dear, you're not going in again tonight to see Peter.
That is my intention.
But you've already spent a great deal of time in there today.
I was in there exactly twice. Once to get the dictionary, and then 3/4 of an hour before supper.
Aren't you afraid you are disturbing him?
Mother, I have some intuition.
Well, and then let me at least ask this. When you go in there, please don't shut the door.
You sound like Mrs. Van Dam.
No, I don't mean to suggest that there's anything wrong. I just wish that you wouldn't expose yourself to criticism. That you wouldn't give Mrs. Van Dam an opportunity to be unpleasant.
Mrs. Van Dam doesn't need an opportunity to be unpleasant.
Everyone's on edge, you know. We're all worried about Mr. Kraler. And this is just one more thing for
I'm
us to have
sorry, Mother, but I'm going into Peter's room. I'm not going to let Petronella Van Dam spoil our friendship.
Why don't you two talk in the main room? It'd save a lot of trouble. It's hard on Mother having to listen to those remarks from Mrs. Van Dam and not say a word.
Why doesn't she ever say a word? I think it's ridiculous to take it and take it.
You don't understand Mother at all, do you? She can't talk back. She's not like you. It's just not in her nature to fight back.
Anyway, the only one I worry about is you. I feel awfully guilty about you.
What about?
I mean, every time I go into Peter's room, I have a feeling I may be hurting you. Oh, I know if it were me, I'd be wild. I'd be desperately jealous. If it were me.
Well, I'm not.
You don't feel badly? Really? Truly. You're not jealous.
Of course I'm jealous. Jealous you have something to get up in the morning for. Jealous of you and Peter? No.
Well, maybe there's nothing to be jealous about. Oh, maybe he doesn't really like me. Maybe I'm just taking the place of his cat. Wouldn't you like to come in with us?
I have a book.
Will you please let me in my room?
Just a minute, dear Mr. Dissel. Well, here I go to run the gauntlet.
Thank you so much.
My God, look at her. I don't know what good it is to have a son. I never get to see him. He wouldn't care if I killed myself. Just a minute, Anne. I'd like to have a few words with my son. Do you mind? Peter, I don't want you staying up till all hours. You need your sleep. You're a growing boy.
Anne won't stay late. She's going to bed promptly at 9, aren't you, Anne?
Yes, Mother. May we go in now?
Are you asking me? I didn't think I had anything to say about it.
Listen for the chimes, Anne dear.
In my day, it was the boys who called on the girls.
You know how young people are. They like to feel like they have secrets. Peter's room is the only place where they can talk.
Talk? That's not what they called it when I was young.
Aren't they awful? Aren't they impossible? Treating us as if we're still in the nursery.
Don't let it bother you. It doesn't bother me.
Well, I suppose you can't really blame them. They think back to what they were like when they were our age. They don't realize how much more advanced we are. Oh, but think of all the wonderful conversations we've had. Oh no, I forgot. I was gonna bring you some more pictures.
Oh, these are fine.
Don't you want some more? Amit just got me some new ones.
Maybe later.
I remember when I got that one. I won it. I bet Joby that I could eat 5 ice cream cones. We all been playing ping pong at our house. We used to have heavenly times. We'd finish up with ice cream at Delphi or the Oasis where Jews were allowed. There'd always be a lot of boys. We'd laugh and joke. Oh, I'd like to go back to it for a few days or a week. Thank you. But after that, I know I'd be bored to death. I think about life a lot more seriously now. I want to be a journalist. Or something. I love to write. What do you like to do?
I thought I might go off someplace. Work on a farm or something. Some job that doesn't take much brains.
You shouldn't talk that way. You've got the most awful inferiority complex.
I know I'm not smart.
That isn't true. You're much better than I am in a dozen of things. Arithmetic and algebra. Well, you're a million times better than I am in algebra. You like Margot, don't you? That's the start. You liked her. Liked her much better than me.
Oh, I don't know.
That's all right. Everyone feels that way. Margot. Margot is so good. She's sweet and bright and beautiful. And I'm not.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh no, I'm not. I've known for quite some time now that I'm not a beauty. I never have been, and I never shall be.
I don't agree at all. I think you're pretty.
That isn't true.
And another thing. You've changed. From at first, I mean.
I have?
I used to think you were awful noisy.
And what do you think now, Peter? How have I changed?
Well, you're quieter.
I'm glad you don't just hate me.
I never said that.
I bet. When you get out of here, you'll never think of me again.
That's crazy.
When you get back with all your friends, you're gonna say, "Now what did I ever see in that Mrs. Quack Quack?"
I haven't got any friends.
Oh, Peter, of course you have. Everyone's got friends.
Not me. I don't want any. I get along all right without them.
Does that mean that you could get along fine without me? I always considered myself your friend.
No. If they were all like you, it'd be different. Yes, once.
That picture's crooked. Was she pretty?
Huh?
That girl you kissed.
Oh. I don't know. I was blindfolded. It was at a party. One of those kissing games.
Oh. Well, I don't suppose that really counts, does it?
It didn't with me.
I've been kissed twice. Once by a man I'd never seen before. Kissed me on the cheek when he picked me up off the ice and I was crying. And the other was Mr. Kuthius, a friend of Father's, who kissed my hand. You wouldn't suppose those counted, would you?
I wouldn't say so.
I know almost for certain that Margot would never kiss anyone except for if she was engaged to him. And I'm sure, too, that Mother never touched a man before Pim. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think a girl shouldn't kiss anyone except for if she was engaged to him or something? It's so hard to try to think what to do. When here we are with the whole world falling around our ears and you think, well, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and what do you think?
I suppose it would depend on the girl. Some girls, anything they do is wrong. But others, well, it wouldn't necessarily be wrong for them. I've always thought that when
9 o'clock. I have to go.
That's right.
Good night.
You won't let them stop you coming.
No. Sometime I might bring my diary. There are so many things that I'd like to talk over with you. There's a lot about you.
What kinds of things?
Oh, I wouldn't want you to see some of them. I thought you were a nothing. Just the way you thought about me.
Did you change your mind? The way I changed my mind about you?
Well, you'll see. Good night. Good night, Pim.
Good night, Anne.
Mother.
Yeah.
Mrs. Van Deren! Oh!
Aha!
By this time, we all know each other so well that if anyone starts to tell a story, the rest can finish it for him. We're having to cut down still further on our meals. What makes it worse? The rats have been at work again. They've carried off some of our precious food. Even Mr. Dissel wishes now that Mooshie was here. Thursday, the 20th of April, 1944. Invasion fever is mounting every day. Meep tells us that people outside talk of nothing else. For myself, life has become much more pleasant. I often go to Peter's room after supper. Oh, don't think I'm in love, because I'm not. But it does make life more bearable to have someone with whom you can exchange views. No more tonight. P.S. I must be honest. Oh, I must confess that I actually live for the next meeting. Is there anything lovelier than to sit under the skylight and feel the sun on your cheeks and have a darling boy in your arms? Oh, I admit now that I'm glad the Van Dans had a son and not a daughter. I've outgrown another dress. That's the third. I'm having to wear Margot's clothes after all. I'm working hard on my French, and am now reading La Belle Nivernaise.
What is it? What's happened?
He's
You!
He's stealing the food!
Give me that!
No! No!
Thief!
No!
This up, for God's sake! Peter, help me!
Go
For
me!
nothing!
No!
Let him go!
No!
Let go!
No!
Greedy, selfish.
What is it? What's going on?
Bread! He was stealing the bread!
It was you. And all the time we thought it was the rats.
Van Dan, how could you?
I'm hungry.
We're all of us hungry. I see the children getting thinner and thinner. Your own son, Peter. I've heard him moan in his sleep because he's so hungry. And you come in the night and you steal the food that's for them? For the children?
He needs more food than the rest of us. He's used to more. He's a big man.
You are worse than he is. You're a mother, and yet you sacrifice your child to this man, this.
Edith.
Don't think I haven't seen you. Always saving the choicest bits for him. I've watched you day after day, and I've held my tongue. Not any longer. Not after this. Now I want him to go. I want him to get out of here.
Out?
What do you mean?
Just that. Take your things and get out.
You're speaking in anger. You cannot mean what you're saying.
I mean exactly that.
For the past 2 years, we've lived together, side by side. We've respected each other's rights. We've managed to live in peace. We can't throw that all away now. This will never happen again, will it, Mr. Van Dam?
No!
He steals once.
No.
He'll steal again.
Edith, let us be calm. Let's go to our rooms. We'll sit quietly. We'll think about this. We'll talk it
No! No more talking. I want them to leave.
You would throw us out into the street?
There are other hiding places.
Well, a cellar, a closet, I know, but we haven't money even to pay for that.
I'll give you the money. Out of my own pocket. I will give it gladly.
Mr. Frank, you said that Pooty, you could never forget about him for what he's done for you when you first came to Amsterdam. You said you could never repay him
If
for that.
my
that he-
husband had any obligation to you, he has repaid it over and over.
Edith, I've never seen you like this. I don't know you.
I should have spoken out long ago.
You can't be nice to some people.
There would have been plenty for all of us if you hadn't shown up.
We don't need the Nazis to destroy us. We're destroying ourselves.
Here, give this to me. She'll find you a place. Mother, you're not putting Peter out. Peter hasn't done anything.
He'll stay, of course. When I said the children, I meant Peter too.
I'd have to go with Father goes.
He's no father to you, that man. He doesn't know what it is to be a father.
I couldn't stay. I wouldn't feel right.
Very well then. I'm sorry.
No! Peter, daylight soon, and they'll be caught. Please, Mother.
They're not going now. They can stay until Meep finds them a hiding place. But one thing I insist on. He must never come down here again. He must never come to this room where the food is stored. We will divide what we have. Equal shares for each. You can cook it down here and take it up to him.
Oh, no, we haven't sunk so far we're going to fight over a handful of rotten potatoes.
Mrs. Frank. Mr. Frank. Margot. And
It's
Peter.
me.
At this hour,
It must mean
Stand
trouble.
I beg you, don't let her see a thing like this.
So, Mrs. Frank.
stop
Mr.
it,
Frank.
stop it!
Look at that! You're keeping the big ones for yourself. Look at the...
Stop it! Stop it! Mr. Frank, the most wonderful news! The invasion has begun! Did you hear that, everybody? Did you hear what I said? The invasion has begun! The invasion!
Where?
It began early this morning.
How do you know?
The radio, the BBC, they said they landed on the coast of Normandy.
Who? The British?
British, Americans, French, Dutch, Poles, Norwegians, all of them. More than 4,000 ships. Churchill spoke, and General Eisenhower. D-Day, they call it.
We're gonna go home.
At last! I'm gonna go tell Mr. Kraler. This'll be better than any blood transfusion.
What part of Normandy did they land in, did they say?
Normandy, that's all I know now. I'll be up the minute I hear some more.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Pootie, what's wrong?
Please, I'm so ashamed.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, don't, Pootie.
Didn't you hear what Meep said? We're gonna be liberated. This is a time for celebration.
It doesn't matter now.
To steal bread from children.
We've all done things that we're ashamed of.
Well, look at me. The way I treated Mother. So mean and horrid to her.
No, Animal, no.
I was awful.
Not like me. No one was as bad as me.
Stop it now. Let's be happy.
Here, schnapps. I am. Edith.
When I think of the terrible things that I said,
No, you were right.
that I should speak that way to you, our friend, our guest.
Stop it. You're spoiling the whole invasion.
We're all in much better spirits these days. There's still excellent news of the invasion. The best part about it is that I have a feeling that friends are coming. Who knows? Maybe I'll be back in school by fall. Ha ha! The joke is on us. The warehouse man doesn't know a thing, and we're paying him all that money. Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 1944. The invasion seems temporarily bogged down. Mr. Kraler has to have an operation, which looks bad. The Gestapo have found the radio that was stolen. And Mr. Dissel says they'll trace it back to the thief, and then it's just a matter of time till they get to us. Everyone is low. Even poor Pim can't raise their spirits. I have often been downcast myself, but never in despair. I can shake off everything if I write. But, and that is the great question, will I ever be able to write well? I want to so much. I want to go on living, even after my death. Another birthday has gone by, so now I am 15. Already I know what I want. I have a goal, an opinion.
There it goes again. The telephone. Mr. Frank, do you hear?
Yes, I hear.
But it keeps ringing in quick succession. I tell you, it's a signal. Meep is trying to get to us. She can't come here herself, and she's trying to warn us of something.
Please, please.
You're wasting your breath.
Something has happened, Mr. Frank. For 3 days, Meep hasn't been to see us. And today, not a man has come to work. There hasn't been a sound in the building.
Perhaps it's Sunday. We may have lost track of the days.
You there with the diary. What day is it?
I don't lose track of days. I know exactly what day it is. It's Friday the 4th of August. Friday, and not a man at work. I tell you, Mr. Kraler is dead. That's the only explanation. He's dead, and they've closed down the building, and Meep is trying to tell us.
She'd never telephone us.
Mr. Frank, please answer it, I beg you.
No.
Just pick it up. You don't have to say anything. Just listen and see if it is me.
For God's sake, I ask you.
No, I tell you no. I'll do nothing that will let anyone know we're still in this building.
Mr. Frank's right.
There's no need to tell us whose side you're on.
Believe that if we sit patiently, quietly, help will come.
I'm going down.
No, you...
Too late.
So we just wait until we die?
I can't stand it. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself.
Stop it, please.
Oh, I think you'd be glad if I did it. I think you want me to die.
And whose fault is it we're here? We could be safe somewhere in America or Switzerland, but you wouldn't leave when I wanted to. No! You couldn't leave your precious furniture. You couldn't leave your things.
Don't touch me!
Look, Peter. The sky. What a lovely day. Aren't the clouds beautiful? You know what I do? When it seems as if I couldn't stand being cooped up in here for one more minute. Think myself out. I think myself out on a walk in the park where I used to go with Tim. Where the daffodils and the crocus and the violets grow down the slopes. You know the most wonderful thing about thinking yourself out? You can have it any way you like. You can have the roses, and the violets, and the chrysanthemums all blooming at the same time. It's funny. I used to take it all for granted. But now I've gone crazy with everything to do with nature. Haven't you?
I've just gone crazy. I think if something doesn't happen soon, if we don't get out of here, I can't stand much more of it.
I wish you had a religion, Peter.
No thanks. Not me.
I don't mean you have to be orthodox. Or believe in heaven and hell and purgatory and things. I just mean some religion. It doesn't matter what. Just to believe in something. When I think of all that's out there, the trees, and the flowers, and the seagulls. When I think of the dearness of you, Peter, and the goodness of the people we know, Mr. Kraler, me, Dirk, the vegetable man, all risking their lives for us every day. When I think of these good things,
I'm not afraid anymore. I find myself in God.
That's fine, but when I begin to think, I get mad. Look at us, hiding out here for 2 years, not able to move, caught here, like, waiting for them to come and get us. All for what?
We aren't the only ones that have had to suffer. There have always been people that have had to. Sometimes one race and sometimes
that
another,
doesn't
and
make
yet...
me feel any better.
I know it's hard. Trying to have faith. When people are doing such horrible. But do you know what I sometimes think? I think that the world may be going through a phase, like I was with Mother. It'll pass. Maybe not for hundreds of years, but I still believe, in spite of everything, that people are really good at heart.
But I want to see something now. Not 1,000 years from now.
Peter, if you only look at it as part of a great pattern, that we are just a little minute in life. And look at us, going at it like a couple of stupid grown-ups.
Look at the sky now. Isn't it lovely? Someday, when we're outside again, I'm going to really...
For the past 2 years, we've lived in fear. Now we can live in hope.
Schnell! Schnell! Nur stehen bleiben! Sie sind jetzt verhaftet! Schnell!
And so it seems our stay here is over. They are waiting for us now. They've allowed us 5 minutes to get our things. We can each take a bag and whatever it will hold of clothing. Nothing else. So, dear diary, that means I must leave you behind. Goodbye, for a while. P.S. Please, please, Meep, or Mr. Kraler, or anyone else. If you should find this diary, will you please keep it safe for me? Because someday, I hope
Yes. Please, please, me or Mr. Kraler or anyone else, if you should find this diary, will you please keep it safe for me? Because someday, I hope, no more.
I'd gone to the country to find food. When I got back, the block was surrounded by police.
We made it our business to learn how they knew it was the thief. It was the thief who told them.
Sounds strange to say this, but anyone could be happy in a concentration camp. Anne was happy. First camp in Holland that they took us to. After 2 years of being shut up in these rooms, she could be out in the sunshine and fresh air that she loved.
A little more.
Yes, please. The news of the war was good. The Americans and British were sweeping through France, and we felt sure that they would get to us in time. In September, we were told that we were to be shipped to Poland. The men to one camp and the women to another. I was sent to Auschwitz. They were sent to Belsen. The war was still going on, so it took us a long time to get home. We would be sent here and there behind enemy lines where we'd be safe. Each time the train would stop, we'd get out at a siding or a crossing, and we'd go from group to group. Where were you? You in Belsen? In Buchenwald? In Mauthausen? Did you ever meet my husband? Have you seen my wife? Did you ever know my son? Where's my daughter? That's how I found out about my wife's death. Of Margot. Van Dans. Peter. Dissel. Man, I still hoped. Yesterday I went to Rotterdam. I heard of a woman there who knew Anne in Belsen. I know now. I know now.
In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart.
puts me to shame.